Hi there, my name is Faizan Amjed, and in this video I am going to share with you some best and secret tips and tricks that will make you edit faster 10 times in CapCut editor. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So how do we install CapCut on PC without BlueStack? So open Microsoft Store and search for CapCut. Now we have CapCut, now you can install this. Now if you open this, if you click here and if you go to the version, I have 1.3 version. So if you check for update, it say new version 1.4.0. So if I click on this install now, then it will take me to this page and now I have already installed. But if we click here, let's close this window and now let's click on this version. As you can see guys, I have the previous version which is 1.3. So how do you update this CapCut editor? Close this Microsoft Store, open my computer. Now we have to uninstall this and now we have to check keep user data. So this way you won't lose any of your projects. So now I'm going to click on this OK, and now it is now uninstalling the software. Click on this complete, and now if we go to the store, now if I click here, now I'm going to install this, and this time it is now going to install the latest version which is 1.4. Now it is installed, so I'm going to close the store and now I'm going to drag this right here, and now let's open this CapCut. Now click on this confirm, and now we have all our projects. Now let's start creating, and now we have a fresh project. So we have this clip. So if you want to crop this clip, then you have to right click on this clip, and now you have to hover your mouse to edit, and now you have to select crop. And now in this video you can crop your video, or guys you can just click on this crop icon, and now we can crop this video. We can customize crop, and now we can click OK or confirm. And if you want to redo this effect, then you have to click on this again, and then you have to redo, confirm, and now you have the original video. So how can you change the aspect ratio, or how you can customize your resolution? So in the previous screen, click on this original, and then you can select your resolution or aspect ratio, or you can click on this customize, and now we can customize this. So let's say I want to export this video as a short, so I'm going to change the resolution to 1080 x 1080. Now we have the frame rate, we have the color space, and now I'm going to click save. And now as you can see guys, it changed the format, it changed the aspect ratio, and now we can select the aspect ratio as well. So how can we change this clip properties? So you have to select your clip, and now we have the position and size, and now we can increase or decrease the scale. We can increase or decrease the position, or we can just use this preview controls. We can rotate this from here, or we can rotate this from here. We can also press hold control key on the keyboard, and now you can click on this preview window, and now we can zoom in and zoom out the previous screen. And now if you notice, we have this small window, so we can just drag this clip and we can view something in zoom in position. And now guys, if you are making shorts, so for example I'm going to change this to 1080 x 1080, and now I want to fill out these gaps. So all you have to do is just check the canvas, now select the blur, and now select this blur. And now guys, as you can see, it automatically add a blur background behind this video. And if you decrease your opacity, we have still the blur background in the video. Now let's add another video on top of this video. So now I'm going to drag this video, and first of all I'm going to trim this video. Now let's play this video right here. Now I'm going to place this cursor at the end, and now press Ctrl+B, and this will split the video where we have this cursor. So now I'm going to select this part, press backspace. Now let's select this, increase the size. Let's place this right here. And now in the mode guys, we can change its mode. So we can change this to brightness, we can change the screen, darkness, we have overlay, we have highlight. So I like the highlight, so now I'm going to create this at the end, and now let's play the video. So in mobile phone we have splice mode, but in PC guys we have blend mode. So if you want to extract an audio of a video, then you have to right click on a video, and now you have to select separate audio. Now we have the separate audio, and now we have the separate video file. And now if you want to add an audio, so all you have to do is just select your audio, drag this and drop this in the timeline, or you can drop this in media. And now we can add this audio right here, and now we can control its property. We can lower the volume, we can fade in and fade out, remove noise, add voice effect, etc. And now guys, to reverse a clip, you have to right click and you have to go to the edit and you have to select reverse, and it will reverse your video. So if I play this video, you can see now we have this reverse video. And if you want to undo this effect, you have to press Ctrl+Z and it will undo this effect. And to reverse your video, you can also use this button. So if I click here, as you can see, it reversed my video. So now guys, we have this shaky footage, and now we are going to stabilize this video. So in order to stabilize, you have to select your clip, and in video properties in basics, we have this stabilize. So you have to check this stabilize, and we have 3 levels. We have recommendation, we have minimum, and we have more stable. And now as you can see guys, we have this amazing stabilized video. And if I uncheck this, as you can see, this is the original footage. So we have shaky footage, and now we have stabilized footage. So how can we use tracking in CapCut? So if you select your clip, and if you go to tracking, and if you select motion track, and let's start tracking, as you can see guys, we have no track clip found. So in order to use tracking, you have to first drag a clip or an element, and now I'm going to decrease the size. And now if we go to the tracking, select motion track, we have this window. So now I'm going to select this person face, and now I'm going to track this person face. Now let's start tracking. And now guys, as you can see, it is now working. So now I'm going to select my clip, and now let's go to the video, and in basics, I'm going to play this right about here. And now if I play this video, you can see now we have this CapCut logo on top of this person face. So in order to remove chroma key, you have to select your clip, go to the cutout, and you have to check chroma key. And now click here, and now I'm going to select this green color. And now if you increase the strength, you can see it is now removing chroma key. Now I'm going to click here, and now I'm going to select a different color. And now guys, as you can see, it removed my chroma key. So now if I play this video, you can see we have this result. And if you want to remove this part, you have to just crop this video like this. And now as you can see, we have this result. Now if you want to remove a background, even if you don't have a green screen, then you can also do that. You have to select your clip, go to the cutout, and you have to check auto cut, and it will automatically remove your background. So if you want to use freeze frame in your video, then you can also do that. So for example, if I want to freeze this frame, then you have to click on this icon, it will freeze this frame. Or you can just select your clip, right click, go to the edit, and you can select freeze frame. But now guys, I'm going to share with you a tip that you can use to add a stunning freeze frame effect. So first of all, I'm going to go to the cutout, and I'm going to automatically cut out this video background. And now I'm going to freeze this frame. So let's click here to freeze this frame. And now I'm going to place this on top of this track. And now I'm going to trim this where we have this cursor. And now if I play this video, you can see now we have this freeze frame. Now I'm going to show you how you can change your background. So I automatically cut out this video background. And now if we go to the basics, scroll down in canvas, we have 3 options. We can either add a glow behind the subject, we can add a color background, or we can add a style. So now as you can see guys, we can add this background as well. So this is how you can add different background behind your subject. So to place our text behind the subject, first of all we have to select this video and we have to Ctrl+C and press Ctrl+V to duplicate this video. Now we have to align this video according to its original track. Now guys, we have to select the above track and let's go to the cutout in the video, and now let's select auto cutout. Now if you hide this track, as you can see, we removed this video background. So now we have to go to the text, and now I'm going to select this text, and now let's type text effect. Now let's go to the effect, and now I'm going to select an effect. So let's say just select this one, and now I'm going to increase the size of this text. Let's place this right here, and now let's go to the animation, and in loop we can add an animation. So now let's add this one, and now I'm going to place this right here, and now let's trim this video. Now guys, we have to select this text, press Ctrl, and we have to select this below track. Now right click and create a new compound clip. And now if I play this video, as you can see guys, now we have the text effect behind the subject. Now you can use this technique to blur your background. So I'm going to right click, and now I'm going to uncompound this clip. Let's delete this effect, and in basics I'm going to select this blur, and now I'm going to set this blur amount. Now we have to press Ctrl, select this blur, select the below track, and we have to create a new compound clip. And now if I play this video, you can see now we have a blur background. So now if you want to add an animation using the keyframe, as you can see we have these keyframes, so you can animate these things. So for example, if you want to animate the opacity, then you have to add an opacity keyframe, and now I'm going to go few frames ahead, and now I'm going to decrease the opacity to 0%, and now I'm going to increase this to 100%. And now if I play this video, you can see now we have this effect. Now you can also animate the scale. Let's increase this size. You can animate the position, the rotation. So now I'm going to rotate this. And now if I play this video, you can see now we have this effect. So we have to rotate this right here. And now if I play this video, you can see now we have this effect. But guys, if you don't want to add keyframe animation, then you can use CapCut animation. I'm going to delete these keyframe, reset these values. It will automatically reset all the keyframe. Go to the animation, and as you can see we have in out animation, we have combo animation. So if you add in animation, it will affect starting point of your subject, and if you add an out animation, it will affect the end point of your video. But if you want to add an in and out animation at the same time, as you can see guys, we can only add in animation or out animation at a time. So if you want to add in and out animation at the same time, then you have to split your clip. So I'm going to split my clip, and now I'm going to add an out animation. So now as you can see, we have in animation and we have out animation. So in combo animation, we have several animation. So as you can see, we have these types of animation. So you can easily select an animation and it will apply to your clip. Now if you want to use masking in CapCut, then you have to select your clip, and now you have to go to the mask. So now we have these mask template. So you have to select one, and then you can animate its border. So for example, if you want to add a cinematic border, add a keyframe in size. Now let's go few frames ahead, and now I'm going to place this right here. So now if we play this video, as you can see guys, now we have this cinematic bar. Now you can also invert this mask. So for example, if you don't want to select this part that is inside the mask, then you have to click on this reverse and it will invert this. And now I'm going to create a duplicate effect. So now I'm going to split this clip, and now I'm going to cut from this part. Let's delete this part. And now guys, if I play this video, I'm going to place this right here, and now I'm going to go to the masking, select the split, rotate this, and now I'm going to feather this out. And now if I play this video, as you can see guys, we have this effect. So I'm going to place this right here. So as you can see, you can use masking to create these types of effect. So you can add stunning transition in CapCut editor. So if you go to the transition, and in transition guys, as you can see, we have these sections. We have basic, we have camera, and we have etc. So for example, if you want to add a transition in between these two clips, then you have to drag your cursor to that position and then you have to select a transition. So it is just a preview. So if you want to add a transition, then you have to click on this plus icon. And now as you can see, now we have this transition. Now if you want to add transition to this position, then you have to select a transition. So I'm going to add this transition. And now as you can see guys, we have this transition. Now I'm going to show you a simple way to add a glitch effect. So go to the effects, and in party section, as you can see guys, we have several glitch type of effect. So for example, I'm going to select this one. So you can click here and you can preview an effect. So we can add multiple effect to create a smooth glitch effect. So I'm going to add this effect. Now I'm going to add this effect. So as you can see guys, it also download your effect. So right now it is now downloading this effect. So now I can now preview this effect. So let's add this one, this trippy one. So now if we combine these effect, then I think we can create a smooth glitch effect. So if you want to make a stunning glitch effect, then we can trim their duration. And now right now we can individually select one effect. So if you want to select all these effects at the same time, and now we have to turn on link page. So now we can group these effects. And now as you can see, if I select one effect, it will select all these effects. So we can press Ctrl C, Ctrl V. And now guys, I'm going to ungroup these effects. And now we can individually change their speed, change their properties. And we can create a stunning glitch effect. So this is the first one, this is the second one. So as you can see, this way you can create a stunning glitch effect. So to add a motion blur, you have to go to the effects and go to the basic folder. And now we have this motion blur effect, and I'm going to also add edge glow effect. Now I'm going to select my motion blur effect, and I'm going to decrease the horizontal to 50%, increase strength, and I'm going to place this right here. And I'm going to increase the strength to right about here. So let's split this effect. Let's increase the size of horizontal, split. Now I'm going to decrease this to right here. Now let's delete this. So now as you can see, we have this motion blur effect. Now you can also use this slider effect. Now I'm going to select this one, split this effect. And I'm going to add this in between the motion blur effect. Now let's delete this effect. So I think the last one is way too strong, so we have to decrease its motion to right here. Let's rotate this to right here. And now have a look. So to add zoom in and zoom out animation, you have to go to the effects and go to the basic folder. And now guys, in here guys, we have this zoom lens. It will zoom in and zoom out, and you can also use slow zoom, so it will slowly zoom. So we have to add this effect, and I'm going to split this clip. Let's delete this clip. And now for example, if you want to zoom into this position, then we have to decrease the speed and we have to decrease the range, and we can also control the position. And now if I play this video, you can see now we have this zoom in animation. So if you want to add a zoom out animation, so we have to add this zoom lens effect. Let's increase the size. So this is the zoom in. We have to decrease the range. We have to change the speed. Play this video. As you can see guys, we have smooth zoom in animation and we have zoom out animation as well. To add auto caption in CapCut editor, you have to go to the text and you have to go to the auto caption, and you can also select a language. So I'm going to select English language, and if you have any current subtitle, then you can also check this and it will clear that subtitle. So now I'm going to click on this create and it will automatically create caption for this audio. So you can also select a subtitle, go to the basic, and we can change something. So as you can see, it's a JGBT. So I said chat GPT. So we can also correct a subtitle. Now guys, if we select a subtitle, we have check apply to all. So if we change something, let's say, let's change the style. Let's increase the size, and then this properties affect all the subtitle. So if we go to the next subtitle, as you can see, this subtitle is now large in size and we have this style as well. Now if you want to apply a particular setting to a particular subtitle, then you have to uncheck this. And now if I select this subtitle, let's change it to this style. And now as you can see guys, only this subtitle is changed. So we can apply to all. And now as you can see, now we have this subtitle. Now you can also guys go to the animation and you can add in, out, or loop animation. So if we apply this animation, so I'm going to select all these subtitle. Let's add these animation. And now as you can see guys, we have these animation at the start of the subtitle. And if you want to add animation at the end of the subtitle, then you can go to the animation and then you can add out animation. So we have to select all the subtitle and we have to add out animation. Now we can also add a loop animation for all these subtitles. So as you can see, we have these amazing animation effect. Now I have this text. Hi everyone, my name is Faizan, welcome to my channel. Now if you want to use text to speech, then you have to select this title, go to the text to speech. We have several voice, so I'm going to select this one.
Hi everyone, my name is Faizan, welcome to my channel.
So as you can see, you can
Hi everyone, my name is Faizan, welcome to my channel.
listen to a preview.
Hi everyone, my name is Faizan, welcome to my channel.
Now I'm going to start reading, and now as you can see, we have this audio file. Now we can also create auto caption for this video. Let's increase the font size, and we can also add a media. Let's add this media. So this is how you can use text to speech in CapCut. So first of all, you have to search for the Resolve store and you have to click on this 30 free LUTs and you can download these LUTs. We have to go to the adjustment and we have to select LUTs, and right here we can click on this import and now we can add these LUTs. So first of all, I'm going to open this LUT folder and now we can select a LUT. So for example, I'm going to select this one. And now if I click here, as you can see, it applied to this cat. So we can click here, import, press Ctrl A, it will select all these LUTs and we can open these LUTs. So now as you can see, we are importing 30 LUTs at the same time. And now check this out, we have these several LUTs in CapCut editor. So now if you want to change the language of CapCut, you have to go to the menu and you have to select setting. Now in the end section, we have language. You can select your language and you can click on this save button. Now if you want to know all these shortcuts in CapCut editor, then you have to click on this shortcut, and now we have this timeline shortcuts, we have player shortcuts, we have basic shortcuts, and we have other shortcuts. So now if you notice, we have two shortcuts. We have shortcut number 2 and we have shortcut number 1. So you can either use shortcut number 1 or shortcut number 2. So for example, in timeline guys, the split shortcut is Ctrl B, and if we switch to number 2, we have Ctrl K. So let's say I have select shortcut 1 and I'm going to drag this clip. And now if I want to split this clip where we have this cursor, I have to press Ctrl plus B. And now as you can see, it split my clip. But if we switch to shortcut number 2, we have to press Ctrl plus K. So if I press Ctrl plus B this time, it won't affect. So we have to press Ctrl plus K, and this time it split my clip. So you can either use shortcut number 1 or shortcut number 2. So if you want to use the velocity effect in CapCut, or if you want to use the speed ramp effect, then you have to select a clip and you have to go to the speed. And now in speed guys, we have normal and we have curve. So you have to go to the curve and you can select a curve. So we have just selected this curve, or you can customize your curve. So this section will increase the speed of your clip and this section will decrease the speed of your clip. So for example, if I drag this down, as you can see, it also increasing the duration of my clip. And now we have the slow speed in this section, and now we have the normal speed. So you can also customize your graph as well. So I'm going to click on this none and I'm going to select this one. Now let's increase this end part. And now I'm going to select this one, go to the speed, select this graph, and I'm going to increase its position as well. So now I'm going to select this one. Let's select this graph. Let's increase the speed at the starting point. And you can also add this plus point so we can customize this position. Now I'm going to select this video. Let's add a plus point, increase this position. And now if I play this video, you can see we have this velocity effect. Now check this out. So this way you can easily create a speed ramp effect or velocity effect in CapCut. So now we have this video, and now I'm going to color grade and color correct this footage. So select your clip and go to the adjustment, and we have basic and we have HSL. So if we go to the HSL, if I select yellow color, it will swap my yellow color. If I increase or decrease the slider of the hue, it will increase or decrease the saturation of that color, and it will increase or decrease the brightness of that color. And now in the basic guys, first of all, I'm going to increase my exposure or the brightness, and I'm going to decrease my contrast. I'm going to decrease my highlight, and I'm going to decrease my shadow. And let's increase the illumination. And now let's go to the HSL, and I'm going to decrease the brightness of yellow color. Now I'm going to select a LUT that we just imported earlier. So I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to also check skin tone protection. So as you can see, it won't affect my skin tone. So now we can also decrease or increase the strength of this grid. Let's select this one. So this is before and this is after. Now guys, we can also go to the adjustment. We can add another adjustment layer. We can add a contrast, and now have a look. So this is the basic of how you can color grade and color correct your footage. So in order to export your video, you have to click on this export button, and here we have two options. In video exporting, we have resolution, bitrate, codec, etc. And if you check export audio, it will also export the audio plus video if you check these two. And we can also change the format of the audio. Now I'm going to change the destination of this export. So you have to click on this icon. Now I'm going to select this folder, and I'm going to rename this to Test CapCut Export. And now let's export this video plus audio. And now as you can see, the video is now exported. Now if I open this folder, as you can see guys, we have the video file and we have the audio file. So if you want to export only the video, then you can uncheck this. And if you want to export only the audio, then you can check only the export audio. And now if we change this to 1, and let's export this audio. Now let's go to the folder. And now guys, if we go back, you can see now we have this audio file. So if you check both video plus audio, it will also create a folder. As you can see, Test CapCut Export, and in folder we have audio plus video. So if you enjoyed these tips and tricks, and if you want to see more videos like these, then subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.